Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we are going to be starting where we left off in the last episode, trying to find the issue for the smoking engine. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning, guys. If you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button and hit that post notification bell to stay up to date with this project. That being said, let's get into it. Alright boys, so it's Wednesday night now. I did work today, but I did get that fitting back on not long after I finished the last episode. There's a bit in there, but not enough to back up. I've still got the coolant sitting in there, so I'll get that off. What I've been thinking, it's actually the PCB, because it seems to be at idle, so under vacuum. So when I was driving it, when I backed off, smoke, so vacuum. So I'm going to find that valve and put it back on, and put that 90 degrees hose back on wherever I've put that, if I can, or put something else in there. Alright boys, so this is actually the first time I've used one of these. Oh, there's a bit of some moisture. Let's put that back in there. Get the little plunger. But me, I can do stuff. I'm going to drain this into a bottle. Alrighty boys, I need to get a new radiator cap. I'll get a fully sick STI one. Where is it? There. Okay, let's find that valve. So I've got my little fittings, and there she is. So I'm going to clean that up. Still moves. Alright boys, cleaned it up. Sounds pretty good now. So tomorrow I'm actually going to put that back on, and hopefully that fixes the issue of the smoking fuzz. Maybe it wasn't the chapo all along, but I think there was a bit of an issue there. Anywho, we'll come back tomorrow and we'll fit that and get rid of the block off, and we'll find a 90 degrees hose that'll fit. Oh yeah, and we still need to tighten that 2-inch V-band clamp. I was too lazy to do. Yeah, that'll be tomorrow. Alright boys, I'm back. It's the next morning. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. We need to get this block off for the PCB valve, and I need to find a bit of hose that will do that 90 degree bend to the valve. So that was just on there. Got a 19mm deep socket to put the valve back on, but I've got to figure out what size I put on there was. Alright, it's back on. I had to put a little bit of sealant there because the hose is brittle and it's cracked. And yeah, later tonight or this afternoon I'll start it up and see how it goes. I cleaned out that 90 degree pipe as well. Had a lot of crap in it, but time to do some home learning with the boy. So I'll be back later. Right boys, it's about 12:15. Been sanding inside, but Every time I come out here, I've done a few more turns on that V-band down there. Probably go on another 5 or 6 mil in, so I'll give it another go and then give it a start and see if it's smoky. Alright, I'm going to put the charger on just to make sure it starts. So that's on. Yeah. Bit of a mess. Bit of a preview of what's coming up. It's charging a bit. She's on. Still smoky. I'll be back. Alright. So, when I had the bucket on there, filling it up, when I came back, there might have been a little bit of oil. It's quite a bit of water in the exhaust. Something's dripping. Do you think maybe, just maybe, it's on the head gasket? What is that? Do you think there is a chance that I've done a head gasket? Maybe I've over boosted it, lifted the heads a little bit. I do have studs, but I don't know. Seems to be a lot of water in the exhaust, so maybe. Alright boys, I think I just told you that there was a bit of oil in the bucket when it came out. And the coolant I put back into the Coke bottle, which the Coke bottle I was using to fill it, so it was like being filled up with water several times, so it was clean. Yep. Does that confirm it? We have oil getting into the coolant. Or coolant getting into the oil. Anyway, coolant's coming out of the exhaust. So, got to figure out where it's coming from. Which, if it's internal, it's going to be hard, but the plan was to get the engine out anyway, so I need to clean up this area so we can get the engine crane up and start pulling this apart. So, next episode, we're going to start pulling this down. I think that pretty much confirms it, that we need to have a good look. I was going to pressure test it, but after just seeing that, I didn't actually look at that before, but I was going to see if this would work, but yeah. Anyway, we'll get it out and I'll try to find the leak. So I'll post this up on Saturday, so I probably won't be pulling it out just yet. I'll be pulling stuff off it by the time you guys see it. So comment down below what you think it actually is and where you think it could be. Do you reckon it's a head gasket or something else? If you like this episode, guys, give it a thumbs up. We're going to be diving into this and hopefully making it better. So stay tuned for that, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button to stay up to date with the process of what is going to be happening with this. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'll catch you next episode. Bye.